Welcome to Henry M. Gunn High School's Visual Art Department. This is the room my mom's taught in for nearly 20 years in the drawing and painting program, where thousands of artworks have been made. This room houses the upper division students who want to advance and potentially build a portfolio for college, for AP, or simply for their personal development. Drawing and painting is the foundation course that teaches the fundamentals. These skills gradually build upon themselves as the course progresses, such as mark making, observational drawing, and expressive painting.
What I'm hoping the drawing and painting program will do for students is prepare them for the challenges and the varying changes in the trends in the art world. One of the big ones is technology in our information age and technological boom that's happened in the last 10 years, especially here in Silicon Valley. I feel it's really important to make sure they're also on the cutting edge of being able to step out and pick up where colleges can take them from there. Their work demonstrates that. We have some amazing digital artists. I was resistant to bringing in the digital tablets in the beginning. I felt that there was no way I could duplicate the charcoal and the pencil and the actual brushstroke, but these programs that they made now have such amazing capacity to mimic the textures and the pencil dullness and sharpness and textures of the paint that I succumbed and went, these are amazing. And students love them. It still, for me, will never replace what the hand can do, but the product has become incredibly beautiful. So Schoology is a management system for our grade books and so forth, and there's portfolios that are a wonderful access for the student and myself to be able to look at the work at any time for assessment or review. So there's this time between the point where the seniors send in their AP portfolio and graduation. In that 2-week period, we're using it for creating scrolls in a campus beautification project. The idea was to make the campus happy by having them paint what makes the students happy. So we've been doing this for, it's about our 4th year, and so we continue to build on the numbers, and we have a local artist who comes in and works with the students talking about grisaille and how to paint in this elongated format, which has been really useful for them. One of the projects that I co-founded was Youth Speaks Out, where we wanted to hear the voice of the students of what it was like being them after the first cluster of suicides in 2009. We offered the venue, which was generously donated from Palo Alto Art Center of the Children's Gallery, to show their work for about 4 weeks, where they could express themselves to the community, to the school, to their parents even, anonymously, and let us know what was going on. They really liked the project and every year asked to continue to do it. Every 2 years, for the last 15 years, I've organized groups of artists to travel abroad to draw and paint en plein air. So we've been to Greece and primarily Italy. Italy is so fantastic. It's every corner we turn, there's something to draw or paint.
My favorite memory of this trip is probably when we went to roam and see the Colosseum. It was super hot over there. It was like boiling, but it was just really fun to just walk around all this like ancient architecture. We went to the Palazzo and we got to see like these snail-like architecture, and I thought that was really cool. And we also got to see like some blow glassing that you can see in their windows, which is like Murano glass. So I thought it was like really cool how they implemented art into their daily lives. So anytime we're just waiting for someone or just sitting down, we would just be drawing people or like also painting just scenery in general. It didn't have to be like a specific monument or anything. It was just very on the spot. It just was very helpful to like be in a different environment, to like learn about how to transfer what you see visually into a blank space.
One of the anchor standards in the National Core Art Standards, I think that is most important for the advanced or GATE students, is presenting. So we have the opportunity to have this small gallery in the front of the library where seniors can come and for a 2-week period exhibit their body of work.
One of the things that we do at GUN is that we have a senior exhibition every year, and this is an opportunity for seniors in the AP Studio Art class to put up their work in the library so that other people can see, other students can see it. And I think this is something that not all schools do for their art students in their art department. And for me, it accomplishes 3 things. First of all, you get exposure. You get to show your work to the world. You get to show it to maybe like a smaller population, but it's like letting other people see the work that you've been doing for the last 4 years, because you might be in the art department all the time. You might be working really hard, and you might want to show that work off to other people. And then the second thing I think it does is that it helps students with the idea of curating their own exhibition. Not many people get the opportunity to put their work up, much less like put their work up all at once, all together. You might want to be creating an emotion with your exhibition that someone else or might see differently. So the act of just putting your work up, figuring out what looks best, how you want the spacing to work out, is really important, and that's not something they teach you in a normal art class. And then finally, I think it allows you to see the work, the life of your piece. Because you can get a grade for your art class every single semester, right? You can get an A, you can get a B, but you can't really see how much work you've put into a piece. You can't really see what it looks like until you put it up and you can say, you know, I did that. Like, I can stand back and look at my exhibition and say, I'm proud of my 4 years of work, and this is my journey. This is how far I've come.
This summer, the San Francisco Museum at the International Airport is showing a small body of work from the advanced students in the F12 gallery. So from April to July, the student work will be up in the F12 gallery in Terminal 3 for their parents if they're traveling through, or friends they can say to walk through and see their work in the airport, which I think is a wonderful opportunity for them to have some exposure and feel proud of the work that they've done.